What's up, everyone? It's Demolition Derby for Life. I'm here with my boy Remy. Right, bud? Come here. Come here, bud. And we are going to do a new car video. And this car is my new daily. At least for work, I've been dailying it. My truck is still used for pulling stuff, but this is my actual new daily driver. And I am so stoked that I found this, and I got it for a decent price. And it's actually pretty clean. I mean, it's old. It's got paint chipping and stuff like that, and the vinyl is actually not the greatest condition. But I am so stoked that I found this. I actually got it in right near me too, in Hutchinson. And this thing is, I'm thinking about like actually keeping this around for quite a while, until I either have a lot of issues with it or whatever else happens. But for now, this thing is going to stay a good car. I'm going to take good care of it. I'm going to do stuff. I actually have to do some stuff to it yet, but here she is, guys. My new daily driver. This is a 1978 Oldsmobile, as you can see from this pretty emblem right there. So this car was, I'm pretty sure this car was an old person's car before I bought it from the person I did, because the guy never transferred the title. And when I bought it, it smelled like old people too. But this thing is actually, like, from the outside, it's not perfect. Inside's actually fairly clean, but this thing only has, I believe, a little over 100,000 miles on it. It's either got over 200,000 or 100,000. And the condition that it's in, I believe it's only 100,000 only on this motor and transmission. I don't know if there's been any work done or anything like that, but this thing actually is very nice. The only thing that I found was down on is their aluminum bumpers and the paint. Well, it's got some rust on the doors and stuff, which kind of sucks, but the frame's good, the suspension's good, the motor runs good. It needs some carb work, but it runs good, and the transmission shifts good. No bad noises, no nothing. So coming around here, tires are actually really good too on this. But what I want to do is I want to flip all the tires so it's black on the outside and the white doesn't show. I want to take all the hubcaps off. I want to actually paint the tires black. That's my end goal to do. The trim, I guess you could say, needs to be taken off. I think it just doesn't look good. It's like a sticker almost. That needs to come off. Kind of clean it up, make it look nice again. I actually have something very special coming for this car, and I can't wait for it to come, and you guys will get to see it once it does, and it will be going on this car. Coming around, as you can see, some paint is going. It's not horrible, but it needs to be done. There's some bad rust along the doors here. Everything opens, everything shuts. Some emblems need to come off, or at least get touched up or something fixed. Most of the chrome is actually really good on this, so that's actually something I'm happy about, is that looks good. There's some things that I should just take off, like this stuff here I should just take off, clean up the sticky part, and then just leave it as it is. Might paint a little bit on this, might add some black here and there. I've been debating on actually painting the bumpers black, but I haven't decided yet. Something that's broken on this is the latch for the trunk is broken. I can still get the trunk open, but the latch is broken, so it doesn't work with the key. Also, something else that is broken on this is running lights. I found that out the hard way. A cop pulled me over and decided to, he didn't write me a ticket, thank God, but he actually is pretty cool about it. I just was about to get home and he pulled me over and he's like, you don't have any running lights, and I just purchased it, so I didn't have insurance on it, and I also I didn't have it in my name yet. But everything's taken care of now, and I'm really happy that the cop let me off with a warning. He's actually pretty cool about it, and he actually thought the car was actually pretty neat. I'm actually really debating on repainting this whole entire car. Give it a fresh coat, take the vinyl off, paint it all one solid color, make it look really nice. Like, take care of the rust, fix a lot of the rust on the doors and stuff. I don't have any fresh doors, so I mean, nothing I can really do about that. But for the most part, everything's there. It just needs a really good cleaning. I'm missing some of the like trim stuff, but really that doesn't bother me at all. Coming around here, some of the trim here is damaged. I might just take a hammer, bend this all back, kind of make it look nice so it's not sticking out like this. Coming along on the inside is, I can show you how good the interior is on this. It's actually really, it's not clean, but for what it is, it's actually pretty good. I'm actually gonna deep clean it, make it look really good again. I'm gonna leave all this kind of interior in it. Maybe eventually I will rip out all the, like, I think the floors in here are really good yet, so I think it would be kind of cool to see all the good steel and all the fresh paint and everything underneath the carpet. But for now, I'm gonna leave it. I haven't decided what's all gonna happen. As you can see, some of the trim here is different colors, so I think some of this was replaced at one time, or it's just how it faded with the sun. But on the doors here, you can see like specks of little rust forming here and there, which I find really odd that it's going on the doors. But the frame is, it's been powder coated, which is a bad thing because the moisture likes to sit underneath this. And I'm gonna actually probably polish this off and then repaint the frame just black just to get that powder coating off. But that's just a future project or a future idea. I've put fresh tabs on this. As you can, that's the worst of the rust that I found. My Betty Boot floor mats. I think that's perfect for this car. I wish the car was actually red. We're gonna start this bad boy up for you guys. Copyright. This thing runs really good. I didn't find anything interesting. That's the title. Didn't really find anything interesting in this. She runs. That's all that matters. Good battery in it, which I'm actually pretty stoked about this one. It's got the top post and the side post. Those are the kind of batteries I use for my derbies. It's got a little floppy issue. Just gotta find a bolt for this. She runs really good. She will need an oil change. I should have done it as soon as I bought it. I've only had this thing for a couple weeks, which transmission I never looked at, but I'm assuming is looks good yet. Still got a little red tint in there. Might flush it, but she should be fine. Let's check the oil. Oil looks actually really good yet. Like it was almost done not that long ago. I believe what's sitting in here is actually a 350. I believe it's a 350. It could be something else. It's if it's a 350, it's still worth the money to me to get it. If it's not a 350, it's still something. It's still like a 305, or I'm not even 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it's a 350. I think that's what that little thing up in the top right corner is that it's a 350. Might need to flush the coolant, put new coolant in, just kind of update, kind of make sure everything's up to date and everything's good. And it's still gonna take a little loving to keep this thing going, but I think it would be really cool to give this thing a fresh paint job, a new look, a new something, and keep this thing going. Maybe paint the grill black. Maybe paint, probably leave the bumper. Kind of just update it, make it look cool, make it look something like a derby guy would drive, not just an old grandpa. But there you go, guys. What do you think of my new daily? I picked this up for the right price, I think. I might have paid a little more than what I should have, but I think this thing was worth it. Guys, take a guess on how much I paid for this thing, and I will actually tell you guys what I paid for it in a future video. But thank you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Always something going on around here. I haven't been posting lately just because I haven't had much to post about. And also there's no derbies to go to. Everything that is going on is way out of state, and it's just hard to drive all the way out there just to go to a derby and watch. If I would derby in it, or I would drive out that far just to derby, but it's hard to do it with work and having a car built to the rules. Like that one there needs to get derby this year. Like I need to get that one cut apart. This one needs to get cut apart yet. I got to save some stuff off of it. That one there needs to get cut apart, which that's basically going into one of the next Luminas there. And the Wisconsin car needs to get fixed, ran and finished off, and then thrown all the cage and stuff parts thrown into the next car. It's hard to keep building stuff when you're running out of material to build with, and also what you're going to build it to. I'm actually going to invest in buying some more cage material. I'm going to actually buy a lot of cage material. I'm going to spend maybe close to $500 on steel, like something along that lines anyway. But yeah, thank you guys again for everything. We'll catch you guys all in the next one.